Yo, what's good? It's none illa. You are now tuned in to another episode of Moment of Knowledge on the Mogul Mined Podcast. Yo, what's good? Today we're going to talk about ships. Relationships, friendships, partnerships. Ships. I think we look at them wrong. Pardon my voice if it feels a little off. I've been fighting getting sick. It is what it is. It happens. I've been on a go. Maybe I should sit down somewhere, but y'all still can get this podcast. We really tend to take for granted how powerful a ship is. Think of it like this. Ships weren't meant to dock. You're supposed to get in a ship. Granted, hey, if you own it, you rent it, you borrow it, you using somebody else's, same concept. A ship is meant to hit the water. It's meant to hit the water. It'll face some rockiness. But ultimately, it's meant to get you to your destination. Now, on this path, depending on the size of the ship, the importance of the ship, and quote unquote who's on the ship, or in these terms, who the ship is with, the journey will vary. Now, I hate to say it, but a lot of people don't think about where their ship has been going, right? And what's the scariest time is when you have this relationship, partnership, friendship, whichever one you fill in the blank with. You want it smooth, but you don't. Think about your best friends that you've had in your life, your cousins and sisters and brothers, and think about how much stronger your bond has been because you had certain tests that happened between you. Certain fights, maybe small ones, certain misunderstandings, then you fixed it with communication. Certain fallouts, and then you fixed it by saying, hey, I really can't lose you. Then realize how strong it is. That means you had the rockiness, the part of the ship. Think about the relationships and friendships you've had to where, hey, nothing really tested it. It never got rocky. Maybe some gossip or other things cause your ship to sink, like aka water got in the ship, right? Think about how much faster that ship broke apart or sunk. The perception is perfection is what makes a relationship, friendship, partnership work. That's not the key. The underlying foundation of a lot of these ships is trust. I don't care what you say, I don't care how you put it, I don't care how you look at it. You cannot trust somebody without that trust being tested. You need something to show, yo, if something goes down, they got my back. That's where the rockiness comes in. This isn't an easy topic, but I need it to be processed. Because ultimately, what you're thinking about is, where do you want to be when it comes to your ship that takes off or has taken off? Is it worth it? Is the rockiness worth the effort you're putting in? Because ultimately you got one goal. You got a destination of where you need to be getting to. And the person or people you're doing it with, is it worth it? You can sail the 7 seas with any ship you have. But are you willing to put up with the rockiness? Because boy, when that splash hits you, when you get thrown overboard, when you gotta pull out a life jacket, you gotta sit down, or those sails are getting all fluttered and flustered and tied up and the chaos hits, that's the moment that matters. There will be some people who will change your life forever because you decided to get on that ship. You're going to build some relationships to where you're like, I never knew in a million years you'd be the person I wanted by my side. Doesn't matter if it's a business partner, just a close friend, somebody in your network, your relationship, your spouse, your children. Like, a lot of that is powerful. But you have to be willing to really understand what the purpose of a ship is. At times we judge things based on, hey, when we're standing here, there's no rockiness, everything is perfect. In the small little rift or redirection it plans, have you contemplating life? Have you wondering if someone's actually good to be in your life or if you're good to be in theirs? Wondering if it's the best financial situation you got into. You start doubting the things you already knew were good about them because of some small turbulence. I'm gonna tell you like this. Everybody gets seasick. Everybody gets seasick. It just depends on the level of the rockiness of the waves. Do what you can do to continue pushing your relationships that make sense. The ones that don't, park that boat, ship, whatever, get off. Get off that ship. You're only doing yourself a disservice and the ones connected to you on that ship. Because when it sinks, you don't want to be the person that say, I knew this was happening and I kept it going. Look at the Titanic. People on that ship knew it was some things wrong with it when it went out. And because of that, Rose ain't let up Jack. There was room for Jack. Jack had a good climb on that piece of wood. You get what I'm saying? All jokes aside, though, work on that ship. Embrace the rockiness. Those will be the moments you fall back on. I appreciate you for tuning in. I'll catch you on Wednesday. It's Illa.